2017, that led all NFL receivers. Also added in 96 catches and close to 1,400 yards. DeAndre Hopkins' ability to get free in the secondary is a marvel, mainly because of head fakes and body control.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds.
Ready. 95-56, 95-56. 20 seconds.
They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
What you got? Huh? What you got? Huh?
And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
95-56.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the NFC has taken the early lead. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know, though, that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the NFC posted 62 points.
You talk about pyrotechnics. That was crazy, even for a Pro Bowl. 62 points. I think you wore out your voice in that one, talking about all the touchdowns that were scored.
I would love to see 63 or more, though, I got to tell you. All about offense in this thing.
Pro Bowl offense. Let's go.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offense has spent a lot more time working.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The AFC offense making their way back out. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots, but in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the number one.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the NFC adds on to their lead. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it looks like the NFC's going to have it, and they do.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Breeze. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the NFC able to widen their advantage.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offense.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for two?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And that is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Yellow waiting. Check 55, Mike.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he breaks through another tackle. Fights free yet again. He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's NFC football here to begin quarter number 2. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 8 yards. Caught by Jones. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Ready. 95, 56. Check 55 to Mike.
Play action. Breeze. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. Mahomes going to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Mahomes now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing now is Mahomes, and that's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here's Aldrick Roses now for the NFC field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Well, go calls in the history of the National Football League. A fake, and it backfires.
Well, we've seen a lot of
first down.
Yeah, you're right. And we've seen a lot of innovation throughout the years in the NFL. I mean, we've gone from the single wing to the...
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Breeze going to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Breeze to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook, and able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go.
On 3rd down, Connor. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Another example.
Talking about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. He'll have another first down and more. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A first down carry for Barkley.
Get ready, get ready.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he will carry this one in. Touchdown NFC. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Now Breeze will bring his guys to the line to go for 2. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back out is the AFC offense. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy, which means someone will have a play made against them, and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Now Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 3 out of the dump off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
It'll go as just a 15-yard punt. And the NFC is going to have a short field as they take over 1st and 10. Now Gurley. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Yeah, baby.
Still 2nd down. Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 2nd down. Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Oh, yeah!
Still second down.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Again, they run with Gurley. And some strong running. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it?
Mahomes pass. Intended for Jarvis Landry. Incomplete.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now here's Mahomes. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, 68 yards. And the AFC able to cut into the lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Ready. 95-56.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Ready. You ready?
So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we...
All set to go now from Orlando. The 2019 NFL Pro Bowl is underway. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Ready. 5-9. 55.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
They run. It's Gurley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Let's go!
Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only the...
And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And that's picked up by the AFC. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Going the other way. Ready? 5-8, 5-8. Hey, let's get something.
They try right side here, Gurley. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
5-9.
Now Breeze on third down. Hard throw, incomplete.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Ready? 95-56. Check 55.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start.
And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the NFC has taken the early lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. PAT up and good by Rosas. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Offense.
So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their third down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on third down.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the AFC in possession of the football to start quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. It's complete to Hopkins. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The NFC offense heading back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Gurley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Drive alive.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Come on, run.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. On the draw, this is Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Now it's Gurley. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here.
Offside defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. 30, 10, touchdown.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of the
On first down, Samuel. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, Samuel.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On third down, Samuel. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
They'll run on first down. Samuel. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. We're scoreless after 1.
Run the mic. Watch one. Watch one. I got you. I got you.
Looking to throw on second down. Brinkley. And his throw is incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up. On first down, Brinkley. Touchdown, Packers! A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait for it.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some...
Throwing on first down. Brinkley. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And a quick throw here that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Operating from the gun, Brinkley. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, Brinkley, and an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again, Brinkley. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Back to throw. Brinkley. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Eagles will use this. On first down, Brinkley. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Brinkley. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wheeler. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. First down, Samuel. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he's got his man on the out route. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. To throw on third down, Brinkley. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Throwing on first down, Brinkley. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On second down now, Samuel. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They get
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is a special...
They'll run on first down. Samuel. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up.
Open man is Samuel, complete. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Off the bootleg, Brinkley. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. On 1st and 10, Brinkley over the middle, complete. That's Barton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw on 2nd down. Brinkley, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Brinkley, and that will be incomplete. Off the play fake, Brinkley. And that will be incomplete. Instead, it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10.
36.
Off play action, Brinkley. Throw left side, complete. It's Barton. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Brinkley, and that is incomplete. On 1st down, Samuel. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. They'll run on first down. Samuel. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. He's back to throw, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you. On first down, Brinkley, his throw incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now this throw caught left side, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here. Back to throw, Brinkley.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. On third down, Brinkley, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 48, and a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Looking to throw on second down. Brinkley. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Brinkley. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.